everybody. World's okayest fisherman here. Happy New Year. You guys made it through 2020 into 2021. Hope everyone's doing good. Had a good holiday. So today I wanted to put together a video because I was traveling for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I love to fish whenever I'm traveling, and can't always carry a full-size rod and reel with me. And when you're flying on an airplane, they have size restrictions and restrictions on the amount of stuff that you can carry with you. So today's video is to show you how to put together a travel bag that has rods, reels, as well as lures, hooks, all that stuff. And here, variety is going to be the name of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So this is the backpack I traveled with. This is nothing special. This is a normal, just regular old backpack. I've had this thing probably for 20 years and decided to take it with me on my trips. So believe it or not, there are 2 rods, 2 reels, as well as a tackle box, various soft plastics, hooks, all kinds of terminal tackle in here. So we're going to go ahead and go through it. So make sure before you travel on the airplanes, though, that you check with the individual airline on their restrictions on what you're allowed to bring. So as I found out, some of them did not want me to be able to bring fish hooks on board. Spirit Airlines did not let me bring fish hooks. Their website specifically says large fish hooks. I don't really consider a 3/0 extra wide gap hook to be a large fish hook, but I wasn't going to argue with them. So we'll start off with this small tackle box that I put together. Honestly, I don't know where I got this. I want to say probably Walmart. It was probably one of those ready to fish kits, and I just grabbed it because it had a few things in it that I wanted, and I got it for like $1 or $2 on super sale. But again, variety is the name of the game. So you're going traveling, you're going to a water you probably haven't really fished before. For species, maybe you don't know what you're going to catch, even though you might be targeting bass or crappie or whatever it is. But what I went ahead and did was I just kind of thought, what all might I be throwing? So I have, things like bobbers that I would probably throw on my spinning reel. Being November, December, the water's pretty much cold almost everywhere. And so I have a lot of jerk baits. Got a larger jerk bait here. My very favorite jerk bait in the world is the Shadow Wrap Shad by Rapala. Love that one. I have a slash bait here by Rapala. You'll see I got a lot of hard lures in here. Square bill. This is a Booyah, crawfish colored square bill. When I was back in Kansas over the holidays, over Thanksgiving, I actually got a small bass on this guy, so they were chasing that. Some deeper diving ones here. Blade bait, in case I did any kind of vertical jigging. And then I got just some extra wide gap hooks in here thrown in. I got some wacky rig hooks. I even got a Tokyo rig in here. Some deeper diving cranks, some lipless cranks. You can't go wrong throwing lipless cranks in colder water. I got a red eye shad and Bass Pro XPS. Went with some Ned rig, and so there's a Ned head. I got some little Ned baits in here, some TRD Ned rig baits, some inline spinners. I got a bunch of these guys in here, and then just regular terminal tackle, some bobber stops, some little spinner, some Harmony Fishing spinners for soft plastics. Got some egg sinkers, bullet sinkers, some drop shot weights in there, and I got a wacky rigging tool. So that's oh, I also got some like grubs and some jig heads and stuff like that as well. So But as you can see, I did not know what I was going to be fishing for. I was going to be targeting bass, but I thought if we were able to get out on a boat, maybe I would go for some crappie or something like that. So anyways, all of that fits in this tiny little tackle box, and it travels really well. It fits right in the backpack, and I can basically fish for anything that's out there, any sport fish. I'm not really a catfish type of fisherman. And then we'll go through the rest of so various soft plastics. I got some curly tail worms here, different colors: purple, black, green pumpkin, pink. Got a couple flukes. I'm not really a big fluke fisherman, but you know, cold water, they can imitate dying bait fish and stuff like that, so I thought it'd be good. Some swim baits, Sixth Sense swim baits imitating bluegill, I thought might be good. Can never go wrong with the Yamamoto Senkos. Only two colors I use: black with blue flake, and then green pumpkin with red flake. Don't need any other color. And then some Harmony Fishing. These are skirts, wacky rig skirts. Got them for the black and blue and the green pumpkin. Just it, you know, provides a little bit different of a presentation to the Senkos. Makes them a little bit bigger. You know, in the winter time when it's cold out, bass aren't really mobile. They're not moving around a lot, so they're looking for something to just kind of swim past them, and then they'll just go out and get it. And they're not going to go after something small. They usually want something bigger, so that can help make your presentation just bulk up a little bit and make it look a little bit bigger. Then I got a couple, you know, bags of this is just a regular extra wide gap. It's actually a swim bait hook, unweighted, but I like it because fishing with a Senko, it keeps it up on the hook, so it's not constantly sliding down, and I don't have to use a bait keeper. And then some underspins, some weighted underspins. These are 1/4 ounce, 3/0, but I figured that might be good. You'll see here in a second, I'll show you my spinning reel. When I went back to Kansas over Thanksgiving, I was actually using some 10-pound braided line with a leader. So I had some 6-pound Fluorocoat from KastKing as my leader material. This stuff is really good. I like it a lot. And then, of course, the thing you can't leave without, because you can't fish without it, is your rods and reels. So these are the KastKing Compass telescoping rods. I got one in a bait caster model, one in a spinning model. I just got this Centron 3000 for Christmas because I figured it'd make a perfect companion to the travel rod. So this is gonna be my travel setup. I got both of them spooled up with fluorocarbon right now, 12-pound and 10-pound respectively. So, but as you can see, all of this stuff fits in this one backpack, and you can carry it on the plane as long as the airline allows you to have hooks, and basically go anywhere, anytime you're traveling. Take your rods and reels with you, take your lure selection, and just have a great time fishing. Find a new body of water, a pond, a lake, whatever it is, and see if you can't pull in a fish at a new location in a new state while you're traveling. So that's it for now. Just kind of wanted to share a quick you know, tutorial on things you should look for, but variety. You can't have an entire tackle box with you, so put together a small thing with a lot of different options that you can throw wherever you're at to entice the fish to bite, because you don't know what they're going to be going after. And on top of variety, you also need to consider space, and that's where the telescoping rods come in. You don't have to travel on the flight with a full-size rod and a rod tube or anything like that. Travel rods will work just fine. Remember, you're not out there, you're probably not going to be out there traveling over the holidays or whatever, fishing a tournament. If you are, obviously take, you know, your high-end gear, the stuff you want to be fishing with. But if you're just going out to have a good time, these guys are going to get the job done, and that's what you need. So travel rod and reel, I got my options: bait caster, spinning, reel setup. It's perfect to let you target as many species as you can and just have a great time fishing while you're out traveling. So that's it. Again, Happy New Year. I hope 2021 is going to be a really good year for everyone. I hope everyone catches a lot of new fish. And, if you follow my tutorial here, maybe anytime you travel throughout the year, once this COVID stuff is taken care of and we can get out and we can travel a lot more, you guys will be able to put together your own travel kit and get out there and catch fish in new locations. So stay tuned. My next video I'm putting together, I have the 4 braided lines that KastKing sells, and I'm going to put them through a comparison test to see the differences between each of them to kind of inform the buyer to pick the best braided line for them and for their application and their type of fishing. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.